everyone, to episode 2 Super Button Bashers. Sorry, I'm like looking at 2 cameras. I'm Eric, New Era Panda, joined by Brandon, Tony, L underscore Tony 16.
Actually, I don't know. Where is the underscore is only on Twitch.
Okay, so his
Everywhere
L underscore Tony
everything else
16 on Twitch, but
I
everything
have a
else.
space on Xbox, and then it's all bunched together on PlayStation.
I think we're just gonna have to like figure out a way to collab everything for you into one name.
Right, it's not good for marketability.
I think it's bunched up on.
But then see, I deal with it too because there's some where mine's are New Era Panda, and then some of mine's are New Era underscore Panda, but that's only for Twitch.
That's same for me too.
But
It's Alias Lane on most platforms, and then on my Wii, if you're trying to hit me up on my Mii's, you know,
Mii's, get your Mii's on.
Alias on.
Alias under dash Lane.
That was the coolest thing though. I would like to log in on my, and then there's like a brand new Mii on there. I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Walking around
And
my
especially
street.
when you go through the store, it's like the ones that people have created. You're like, that's actually pretty creative. That's a good one. So it's just like,
I swear. Oh goddamn, fucked up already. I swear that I swear that Rocky's Mii looked exactly like him, and it was always mind blowing.
Okay, so I mean, let's just like we do. We're just gonna dive right into it. Some gaming, some entertainment for you guys. So what's
Topic number one. Tell us about the Notre Dame.
So Notre Dame.
You gotta see it fancy.
So
Notre Dame.
I know it's tragedy. Like they heard about the fires, and apparently it was based upon like some like Mickey Mouse electricity, electrical fires.
Of course.
Which I'm pretty sure everyone's already heard about. This
Which is
probably all over the news.
It's probably the Templars. Let's just be real. So apparently they're gonna rebuild them. They're trying to rebuild Notre Dame, but they're actually Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's
the school.
College, yeah.
They're trying to rebuild the school
Are
because
they not the exact same thing pronounced differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But apparently they're using the files from Assassin's Creed, I think Unity? One of the Assassin's Creed games, basically.
Yeah.
They went in there and they scanned the whole Notre Dame.
Yeah, I mean, from last I heard that they did a lot of research on the details of the outside from like every single angle that you could, and even the inside details. So I mean, when I heard about that, I was like, well, here goes video games saving everybody's life.
Right?
So
You know what would have been more impressive if they were like, yo, we went to Minecraft, some dude rebuilt Notre Dame on Minecraft, we took that and like we're gonna build Notre Dame like this.
And then Notre Dame's just all like just a bunch of bricks like
This is a giant Minecraft building and you take a train inside of it.
These graphics suck.
Yeah, you go there. Where am I? But I mean, yeah, it is a tragedy. I mean, I don't know too much about it. I mean, I know people that they visited, and they always said it was a great sight to see. So it's kind of sad to see something so like monumental become like destroyed because. I mean, did they say it was faulty wiring? I mean, if you guys know...
They said it was supposedly faulty wiring. Is the word on the street.
Yeah, because I didn't really look into it too much.
Faulty
So that's why I
wiring.
said, But what if like there's something like in the file from the Assassin's Creed game that was supposed to be like for the game only, like they put some Assassin's Creed logos on it and stuff. So you're gonna go to the freaking to finally visit it. Oh, it's rebuilt. Like, why are there like Templar and Assassin's Creed logos on it?
But wait a minute, was that there? The thing is like it being rebuilt kind of defeats the purpose. The whole point of it was that it was like a giant.
Maybe they should just leave that part just burnt and just kind of look back at that. It's like, yeah, remember when this happened?
They built something new there, man. Like that's like us just too soon. No, it's just like us rebuilding the Twin Towers and just being like, cool, like the old Twin Towers went down. We're just gonna rebuild them again. It just seems like at the same time that's not our country. And I did hear though that like French people got mad at the memes that were coming out about the Notre Dame fire.
Oh man, I think I saw one. Sorry, I'm like hot. That
Greece.
So sorry, we had a little bit of Gentleman's Jack before it started up. Get a little loosey goosey. So shout out to Gentleman's Jack. Love you guys. But I saw memes where it was like Drogon like flying over like Game of Thrones, and I was like, oh damn. And there's like other ones too.
So
like,
bad,
like another one was like remember Super Mario like in Super Nintendo where he had like his flying cart. It was like that, and it was like him flying away from it. I'm just like, wow, like they're just coming up with some stuff. But I mean, I'm actually glad that they're using Assassin's Creed to kind of go with it.
I mean, it just makes you think of what else could they like replace. Like
yeah, because Assassin's Creed like they kind of deal with a lot of like ages and stuff. But I mean, video games, what can you do?
Assassin's Creed weird.
You know what's really crazy is that like 500 years in the future when global warming is done its thing and LA is underwater, right? They're gonna look back at GTA and be like, oh, this was what LA was like. That's what's gonna be.
Los Santos.
Yeah, they're gonna look at Los Santos. They're gonna look at Los Santos and be like, "This is LA." Apparently, they're gonna
Wow,
be, it was a lot smaller.
LA was violent.
Yeah, it's all hoods and stuff. I mean, you know, LA does have hoods.
In the 90s.
But then you play Midnight Club Los Angeles, and it kind of gives you the whole, like, the Hollywood Hills and type of, you know, traffic that we deal with every day, so it's nice.
And the traffic, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, so keep going with games.
How realistic do you want games to get? Traffic jams on the 105.
Oh god, that's like the worst game. I mean, but if we want to talk about something that's realistic, I mean, I kind of don't want it to be realistic, but it'd be kind of interesting to see how it goes out. Is what's that? Days Gone.
Right.
Is that the game?
Yeah.
That's just coming out soon,
That's
or is it out already?
That's not. That's coming out this month. PlayStation exclusive. Days Gone. You guys absolutely know, but it's a zombie game, zombie apocalypse game, post-apocalyptic. Looks really cool. I feel like it's coming like maybe 2 years too late, but
yeah.
You know, we'll see.
Well, because they're gonna have to compete with World War Z, but we'll talk about that another time.
That was like they released a trailer for that game like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Days Gone. Yeah.
That's what gets me mad is that PlayStation released the trailer for Spider-Man 3 years before launch, and it came. I was so annoyed by it because I was like, when's this damn Spider-Man game gonna come out?
That's what I feel like with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So
yeah,
you're giving me all these teasers. By the time it comes out, yeah, my interest is kind of gone.
Yeah.
But that's a lie.
First of all, we're all gonna people are gonna
have
buy
like
the shit out of
PS3 graphics.
Oh, jeez,
it's true.
Oh, it's just a port for PS3 that we made. We actually finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's just a PS3 port. We just
coded
too late.
This is we made it a couple years ago. We're just releasing it now.
But I mean, PlayStation does do some good things though, which is nice. But you know, I'm an Xbox person. I mean, I don't know about you guys. So I've always been a big fan of Xbox. I mean, I grew up on like PlayStation 2 and all that. But like with Xbox coming out, you know, one thing I do like is, you know, during E3 is they do the Xbox Fan Fest, which is actually really cool because, you know, it gives a chance for people, you know, regulars like us to get some free shit.
Well, yeah, you get a discounted ticket. Like, it just ended today to sign up. So basically, you sign up.
And what is today, sir? April 24th.
Oh, I was like,
so we know. So people are not watching this
like
another day. Like,
so yeah, it's too late.
Today.
It's too late if you sign up. So if
it's
you
too late
did sign
either
up,
way, no matter when you're watching this. So.
But yeah, so it's like a discounted E3 ticket. So it's $45, which E3 tickets are usually like $100 or more because you go to all 3
$150.
Yeah, you go to all 3 days.
Uh-huh.
You go to special events. So our friend Kevin went, and when he went, basically they had every game they previewed. They put everyone who won tickets for FanFest and put them in a room, and they had just Xbox set up so they can play as long as they want. There was a bar, an open bar, I think he said.
Did he say that?
Don't play games, Xbox. Don't play games.
They gave him a backpack, and in this backpack was a bunch of T-shirts, a hat, an Xbox Elite controller, some Turtle Beaches, and then some other stuff he gave me, which I misplaced somewhere in the house. But
Kevin, we're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, he's sorry.
I'm not sorry. I feel sorry for you that you had to sit through an Xbox E3 special event.
Well, I mean, it's fine.
At least the games came out the year after, not 3 years later.
Yeah, I mean, what games you might be talking about, I don't know, but okay.
God of War, Spider-Man.
No, what games from Xbox came out? I can't think of a single. I can't think of a single Xbox release in the last year.
Whatever, they got to release Fighters on their panel.
They're releasing Gears of War, as far as I know.
Hey, next episode we'll talk about. We're like, oh yeah, so you wanted to talk about what Xbox came out with?
By the way, I'm an Xbox hater, so if you know.
Hate.
I'm not an Xbox hater so much as I'm a PlayStation 4 super fan, and I think that, you know, I mean, Xbox has to do something like this. This is what's crazy to me. Sony's like, we're not going to E3, and Xbox is like, let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna take your spot.
Well, FanFest they do it every year. I think they started.
This is their second year though, right? Or what? How many years?
FanFest?
Third?
Yeah, I think it's like third.
Oh, okay.
The third year.
Damn, so hot.
And then they turned that Nokia theater that's next to the convention center. They turned that into like a little like playground, which was pretty cool.
That's cool. I don't know.
Because I got to play like everything. I got to play freaking Soul Calibur 6 last year.
Oh, which
I
is
was
a
like-
cross-platform
I was like,
game.
oh my god. Well, at least I got to play it
Sure.
Here we go.
on the better looking console.
Like physically better. What are you saying?
Look at the specs on Soul Calibur versus Soul Calibur on the Xbox.
The specs,
So
or are you actually
The actual
comparing
graphics and the frames.
Huh.
And this is why there's a section between them, because little things like this. Well, I mean, alright, so
But-
E3's coming up, guys. So if you haven't started doing your research,
Your
look at
predictions,
it,
your pumps.
or your predictions, what's going to be coming out. You know, a lot of good stuff. I mean, I'm always excited for when Nintendo announces stuff, even though Nintendo always announces like 20 different accessories that are going to come out within a year.
I know.
And it's just like,
Here's the new Xbox Lab thing. Here's a cardboard sword.
dude, I mean, I'll just dab really quick in that. So Nintendo Labo, when I first saw it, I was just kind of like, so you're just giving me pieces of cardboard for $60 to $100 that I have to do myself, and the chances of this getting a little bit of moisture on it and maybe getting a little bit more flexible.
So sad.
There's a lot of little things that could go wrong, but Nintendo's always been like that. I mean, I don't hate Nintendo, guys. So I'm a huge Nintendo fan.
Sponsorship. Give me the Fighters Pass for free.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, it's just there's always been like accessories, and it's always been stuff that like kind of like
Whoa.
is not needed. But that's just me.
I bought Mortal Kombat 11 for the Switch. The graphics are horrible.
Oh yeah, it's not meant to run on.
I know
something
it's
like that.
literally
It's a
not,
high-end
but
game.
I bought it just so I can practice.
I think the best way I can think of the Switch, now that I finally have one, is that it's another portable console. If I don't think of it as a main console, totally fine. The problem I had with Switch early on is that I was thinking of it as a home console, and I couldn't understand why they released a last-gen console, and I feel like Nintendo's been doing that for so many years, they would have learned from it. But they've carved out their own niche. I have a prediction, though. I don't think the Switch is going to last very long, to be honest. I think it's going to go the way of the Wii U. And the reason why I think that is because they shot their own selves in the foot by releasing a console that competes with themselves. They already owned the handheld market with the DS, which was a super long-running console. If you think about it, like what original DS came out in, like, I don't know exactly, but like 2008, something like that. I was in high school when the original DS came out, so we're talking like 2005 or 6. And that DS has still been the DS since. You know, obviously it's DS XL now at this point, and it's the new DS.
The new 3DS.
3DS, but you know, ultimately it's the same console, and it's like literally one of the best-selling consoles ever. Maybe the second best-selling console under PS2. So I don't understand why they were releasing another handheld console to compete in their own market, and all you've seen was the DS decline, while the Switch is coming up. But the Switch is only coming out with port games. It's as if like mostly they're either Nintendo exclusives or ported games, because developers are having to have an issue when they want to make a game like Mortal Kombat to live up to current specs and maybe be able to kind of compete with specs of next gen in a year and a half, still look pretty good. But we're already seeing the Switch is kind of like 2 years behind graphically. So as long as I think of it as a portable console, I'm fine with it, and it makes me like really enjoy it. And I've had to get my mind in that headspace in order to kind of like feel it.
Well, Zelda looks good. Smash looks awesome. Like
Even
Smash
when
looks
you put them on a TV, like they look great. But as far as portable, like it's decent. Like
Yeah.
I was a big fan of it being portable because like with Final Fantasy VII coming out, I was like, okay, I bought it for Xbox because you know it's gonna look still blocky on Xbox, but like I want it to be portable at the same
We're
time.
talking about a
Absolutely.
PS1 port though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I was like, to me, it's
I
just
didn't buy
like
10. Did
like
you buy
a
Final Fantasy 10?
No, I didn't.
I was
get
thinking
that.
about it, but I bought the HD one for PS.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like, you know, as far as it being portable, you know, for the fact that I could take Final Fantasy VII with me, and I already know whoever's an Android user, yes, you could get emulators on your phone and take it with you and drain your battery. Go
Not
ahead.
even emulators. You can just straight buy it from the Play Store.
Now? Oh, okay. Well, having it on the Switch, you know, I was extremely
Maybe I
happy to know that I could take it with me.
Yeah.
But even like right now, I'm waiting for like Mario Maker to come out, Mario Maker 2, whenever
Looks
that's
good.
gonna come
Actually
out.
looks hella good.
What else is coming out? I mean, just like completely off what we want to talk about, but
The
it's like.
Switch? No, I mean, yeah, let's talk about the Switch a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, because, I mean, like I said, I was a big fan like when I first got it, and I even said that, okay, I wasn't in a hurry to get it because I already knew it was going to take a long time for games to start funneling themselves out. But when I went to E3 and I was like, okay, I'm going to be waiting in lines all day, I ended up picking it up, and the first thing I bought was Mario Kart because Mario Kart looked amazing on it. Even though it's just a repatch of the Wii U version with all the DLCs that ever came out for it. But it's like, I'm totally on board with you when it's a handheld, you know. yes, it's nice for little family stuff. Like the 1-2 Switch is a cool little party game. Mario Party's still fun, but I keep it literally in my case. Charge it when I'm at home, and that's it. Like I just take it on the go, and I have to do what I have to do.
I think it has potential to get good graphics. Like Mortal Kombat 11 does look pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like graphics wise, it looks pretty bad, but it actually runs. I think it's running on 60 frames. Though.
Yeah, I think that's.
But it looks bad.
I think that's what it is. The key is that if you want to run a game, if it's a competitive game, you're running on Switch. And I have a lot of issues with the Switch. The fact that it doesn't have an Ethernet port just upsetting. But the fact that so if you're running at 60, I'm gonna be a hater. If you're running at 60 frames, I like one of my favorite games ever, Rocket League, runs like crap on the Switch, but it has to run at 60. That game is mandatory 60 frames, and so yeah, you're gonna sacrifice graphical quality because obviously you need it to run at 60 because it's a competitive game, and so is Mortal Kombat. So something like Zelda is gonna run great because it doesn't need to it's one player game. You're gonna be able to do
Zelda, but Smash does look good. When we were playing
Smash looks amazing.
Good. Like they put their time.
Yeah, even like in handheld mode, like Smash looks great.
So
I'm not a fan of the DLC, like with Joker from Persona coming out. I mean, I wasn't a big Persona fan. I mean, I do appreciate the graphics
as a character,
of it.
he looks cool.
Oh, he looks great as a character, but I'm still waiting for like Banjo-Kazooie or something to come out.
It's gonna be Crash.
Well, it can be now.
Or Crash.
Well, I don't know, because Rare's owned by Microsoft. So
but
Banjo-Kazooie.
But Microsoft.
They talked about sharing.
They struck the deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are talking about.
That's why Cuphead's on Switch now.
Right, but that's a little different because this is my theory on this.
Well, there's one more thing too.
Okay.
I think E3 they're gonna announce Xbox Game Pass for the Switch.
They've already announced it.
Yeah, but actually
I think they're just rumors right now though. So.
They're like rumors.
It's not rumors. No, it's official. It's official. They're gonna run Xbox Game Pass on as much stuff as they can. They're gonna put the store.
Banjo-Kazooie in Smash now.
But here's why that's happening, right?
Master Chief in Smash.
This is why it's happening right now.
Marcus.
I was gonna say Marcus Phoenix.
in Smash.
Here's a war. Madge's chainsawing everybody.
So gross.
Okay, no, sorry.
This is why this is happening. Sony's dominance is so crazy in the gaming industry right now that literally you have to have Microsoft and Nintendo team up against them. It started with the negative campaign against Sony, which is totally it's sound, which is the fact that they didn't want to allow crossplay with their games. Super bullshit on Sony's part. On the other hand, though, Xbox literally has a console market that can't compete nearly at all, like 10 times to 1 versus Sony. Then you have Nintendo, who only has their own exclusives. Nobody wants to really release a third-party game on Nintendo because they have to change so much in order to release it. That's speculation on my part by developers, but I think the appeal of Nintendo is that, hey, let's release our old games. Every developer is releasing all their old games on Nintendo Switch because we don't have to worry about graphics. All we have to worry about is porting our game. And it's going to sell again because there's nothing else to play on Switch except for first-party Nintendo games. So I think that the reason why they're doing this is because it's 100% necessary. Microsoft wouldn't straight up willingly let their games be played on another console if it was any type of competition. But Microsoft's not going to release a handheld console, so it's nothing for them to do that. And Switch owners, they don't mind, Switch owners, I'm sure they're like, cool, we're going to have access to Xbox games, but like, what games really are that? Forza, Gears of War, Halo. What else?
I'm just saying, when we're playing Gears of War 3, and each one of us have our Switches, and there's 4 of us playing Gears of War 3 on this couch, you're going to be like, fuck, this is fun. Because Gears of War 3, co-op 4 players, fucking badass. Best experience ever.
That's true. That's true. Like I said, as long as Switch is a handheld and you think of it like I get to play games not on my TV screen, great.
Ninja Gaiden 2,
great
on the Switch.
I have something.
No.
Sorry. No, I was just laughing in my head because I pictured Game of Thrones with Robert Baratheon and Ned Stark when they're in the crypts, and then when he goes, "We'll join our houses." Like I pictured. It's Xbox and Nintendo, and be like, you have a son, you have a daughter, I have a son. We'll join our houses, and it's like Xbox and Nintendo coming together.
I see more like Xbox. They're Daenerys.
Hey, I got that first.
Xbox. They're Daenerys.
It's gonna someone make it a thing.
Switch is Jon Snow. It's like we need to join our houses. Xbox is like, fine, but you have to bend the knee.
Damn.
Even better.
That's more like Nintendo. They're like, sure, you want to put your games in bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Okay.
Give us your games.
Right. So you got like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Or just fucking
15. Next, what's our next?
Yeah, we're on TVs and movies now, guys.
TVs
We're
and
moving
movies.
over
Alright,
there.
so what do you want? You want
We're
Game of
talking-
Thrones or Avengers?
We can talk about Avengers.
Real quick.
It releases tonight or tomorrow at 7 for
Tomorrow at
us
7.
civilized people, not our special people.
I have
not,
tickets
not
on
the
Tuesdays,
$150
so-
tickets. But so what are you guys' takes on it? Endgame.
Captain America is gonna stay in the past after because they're gonna do some time travel, and he's like, "I'm gonna get my last dance, and then I'm gonna cry."
Damn.
Feels.
I know-
Feels. I don't need
heart.
no feels.
You know what's
Yeah,
so
he's gonna say for what was her name? Agent Carter.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's gonna go back in the past. He's like, "I'm gonna get that.
Peggy
I'm
Carter.
gonna get that
Carter.
Agent Carter."
So here's my thing about Avengers. I don't know what to expect in this movie, man. Early reviews are out, so people have already been, seen this movie already, reviewers, and they're already releasing what their impressions are. They're trying to. I haven't watched anything with spoilers, dude. I'm actually staying off Reddit, staying off the internet because I heard that people on Reddit are straight spoiling it on random threads. Not even like on a movie spoiler thread. It's just like you're looking at our funny, bam, Avengers Endgame spoiler. So I'm staying off completely off Reddit. I'm staying off all websites because.
Goddamn Redditors.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if I get anything spoiled about this movie, like, I'm gonna go burn down the cathedral, so...
Whoa!
So, I'm staying off the internet,
This
but...
video just got banned.
I know, we just got demonetized, no.
Thanks, YouTube.
So, it's just crazy to me because, like, I don't know what to expect, but I'm so hyped for this movie. I'm so hyped for it based on everything that people are saying, and my only one hope is that they bring Hela back into this movie somehow. I would love to see that. So, what about you?
To be honest with you, I really don't know. I'm kind of just going in blind, hoping like that it just kind of pulls me in and makes me want to cry. That's all I really care about. Like I just want to see how much, because even when we watched Infinity Wars, I remember sitting there. Were you with me? It was us, right? Me, you, and
Sometimes I don't know if I'm there or not.
Me neither. But like when I saw Infinity Wars in theaters, I remember sitting there and like when it ended, I'm like, what the fuck? Like what just happened? Like that's literally how you're gonna end it. I mean, I already knew that it wasn't gonna be like Thanos is gone or anything like that because there's a part 2, of course. It has to extend. But the way it ended, I'm just like, okay, like what? Like how do I live? I walked out of the theater like, okay, what do I do now? Like,
everything's changed.
Yeah, everything's changed, but I mean, I'm excited for it.
That's how I felt at the end of Final Fantasy VII.
That's how I felt after the end of the first disc when Eris got the right down the back.
Thank you for spoiling it for my children when they play it.
I know.
Yeah, Tony's children. Eris
in
gone.
like 2000.
I don't want to play the remake anymore. Now I know
You're
what
spoiling
happens.
the remake.
All right, so we have a little bit of time left, guys. I say
What else
Game
we
of
got?
Thrones.
Season 2.
You already know.
All I'm gonna say is
Final
I'll say
season, episode 3.
every episode.
I need to get something out of the water. Okay.
I'll say just know that every episode we are going to talk Game of Thrones because we still have episodes left. But go ahead.
That slut walking around showing all that skin, Gundry over there.
Oh, Gendry?
With his low cut V, all sweaty, seduced Arya, a young girl. He was just like, look at me, I'm all sweaty. You saw her thirsty ass like eyeballing him?
I couldn't take that scene, dude. Like that was the cringiest moment for
Yeah,
Game of
because
Thrones.
everyone was like,
Sure,
oh, I
I
still
get it.
see her as a kid.
I couldn't.
I was like, she's a killer.
No, it's just a thing of like, it's just like, it. Obviously, I was like, go ahead and get your love on, because you're both gonna die or something. Like,
Get the hammer.
At least Gendry's gonna die, right?
Oh, he's gone, dude.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Hold up.
I've even been playing like scenes in my head where it's like, okay, the scene where she's running through like the halls and stuff like that. Maybe something happened where they got breached.
She's running through the halls. I bet she's running from like the mountain. I think Cersei's attacking from the back.
She's running through her halls.
No, I don't think.
Yep, they got it from the back.
All we know is, and we said in the episode 1, that Gendry laid the hammer. She wanted the hammer. Too bad he didn't have his bull helmet to go full force, but the Baratheon hammer was laid.
She wanted a new weapon.
I felt bad though because she was still awake and he was like passed out.
Well, yeah,
the hammer wasn't that solid then.
What was it, a 2-pump chump?
He's gonna die because it's like, look,
he's out, dude.
Yeah,
he's out.
And Arya, good for her. It was a very hard scene for me to watch though because it's just like I didn't expect that, and then she went full nude from behind. I was like, I don't know.
Well, that's a stand-in.
But the funny thing is the memes though
Sure,
is
sure
that
it was, yeah.
the memes that were saying about like after that scene, everyone going on Google, how old is her real name's Macy Williams? How old is like Macy Williams? Like that's what everyone went, but she's 22 years old.
She went trending on Twitter instantly after that episode.
Yeah, there's even a meme where she goes, if you're feeling uncomfortable, just know that like I guess her mom, her stepdad, her 2 sisters and 4 brothers, something like that, and her family all saw it.
Okay, it was supposed to be romantic.
Doesn't help.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be romantic.
Like I said,
you pervs. There was love in that scene. All right, don't make it dirty.
I'm not trying to make it dirty.
That's not even
don't make Gundry's Winterfall smash.
That's not even the craziest thing that happened this episode. I mean, that's like one thing in this episode. What else?
Okay, I mean, the big thing was Brienne getting knighted. That was
kind of
a huge scene because it's like it's something she's been wanting forever, and then you know when the chance came, she kind of like about it, and then Padre like a G. It's like, bitch, you know what you want to do. Come on now, you know you want to do it, and then. But I mean, for me, the entire like episode, my favorite was Tormund. Tormund's
gonna get it
on point.
Tormund's gonna spit that game.
He's the big woman.
He was spitting that game.
Yeah, big woman still.
He's like I'm thick, like I'm tall.
Yo, and it's crazy because he's talking about he tells like a story to like the round table over the fireplace, right? Which the dopest meet the characters. Like I feel like they had the coolest characters in that little circle, like of all of the misfit characters in Game of Thrones, right? And like, so he's talking about like you know. I was fucking this giant woman at one point. She thought I was a baby. Suck her tits, and I was like, "That's what it is." He's just into big women, dude.
He said what the story was is that when he was 10, he killed a giant, and then he went into the bed with the woman, but she thought it was her kid, and he suckled at her teeth for 3 months.
And that's what I mean. So he's just into.
So does that mean he has a giant?
Big women?
He has a giant baby dick.
I think he has a big woman fetish.
What's the red fur?
BBW.
Yeah, it's probably BBW. But now here's the thing about that scene though, okay? Because like when I first saw the episode, I watched it like 3 times. So when I first saw it, I kind of thought that they did too much with that the little fire scene. But then after rewatching it, it kind of made me appreciate it because it's like these are all people from different parts, like from the beginning. You know, you have like Davos from. With Stannis, you have Brienne that was with the brother, you know, so everyone's from different parts. They're all combined as one to fight off the dead, but at the same time, everyone in that room, I'm pretty sure not one of them is safe, like at all. Like there's a reason why they put those people together because it's kind of like, okay, well, enjoy this moment now because you don't know who's gonna get fucking cut.
Oh, I think that's true, man. Like there probably is, you know, knowing Game of Thrones, there's some foreshadowing in that scene. But what else happened in that episode? Like, what else was dope?
Jon finally, and he didn't even tell Daenerys to like straight up like, hey, I'm actually the rightful king. He did it so slick, talking about, oh, this is my mother, Lyanna Stark. Oh, and then
he didn't say my mother.
What did he say?
He dropped that as.
Oh, it's Lyanna Stark, and then that's when she goes. Oh, and she was talking about the brother raping. And I was like, oh no, and that's when he started telling her everything, and you saw in her face. Motherfucker, are you serious right now? And all this time.
I love her response too. She's just like, so the only people that know this is your brother and your best friend. Suspect.
My brother who can tell the future. Well, the near future.
I mean, have you seen my brother? My brother's not. It's not normal. So what are you talking about?
Brother's not my brother anymore. He is. He's half
3-eyed raven. But I mean, I was kind of. I mean, after that scene, like I was still in shock that they're kind of going with the story where Bran's the one that's getting hunted down. Like that was actually kind of interesting to me. Like he's the one that has the history of men, and if the Night King gets him, then that's pretty much it. He wipes off all of the history of men.
It's scary.
So I'm just like, it's kind of like you're like, here, come get the meat, come get it, and then you got Theon. I think I was talking to Ricardo about this, like with Theon and Sansa, kind of giving them their little seductive looks. They're gonna scissor, bro.
You mean, yeah.
Theon and Sansa, they're gonna scissor.
Stupid, dude.
I'm just saying. Unless he's gonna take a page off of Grey Worm's book.
I mean, you don't know what Grey Worm. What if Grey?
You already know what Grey Worm
I think he's. Well, I mean, fuck. You can't fuck.
He's grubbing.
If the ton game's on point, don't hate.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't hate. I'm like.
Yo, Theon is a little. I think it works because
Sansa
seems kind of like a dominant, and obviously we know Theon is like he's a cuckold dude. Like he's gonna what do you need me to do, Sansa? Sansa's gonna be like, I want to dig my heel into your back. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, because you walk around with that leather, that black leather, and the chokers and stuff.
Oh yeah, Sansa's
her gears. You could tell she's ready to get into battle.
Yeah, she's into some BS, I'm sure. Yeah. So.
But I mean, all in all, the episode I think was great. It's a great calm before the storm type of episode where you're finishing up all the pieces. You know, everyone's mending together, everyone's communicating, and it is literally before you're about to get into like the biggest battle of your entire life.
Next episode's supposed to be the longest battle in
cinematic history.
Oh,
so, and I'm gonna be at a show, dude. I swear, if anyone says anything,
I'm gonna text you.
I'm gonna
text you. Grey Room just died. I would say I'm just gonna text you random shit. We just found out the
I'll put my phone on airplane
The Night
mode.
King is actually Jon Snow from the future. Went to the past, came back.
just to to screw his aunt, and So I mean, Game of Thrones season 2. Final thoughts, guys. It was a pretty sick episode. I loved it too.
I loved it. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of sad that I'm going to a show on Sunday.
What show is this?
It's Polyphia with Tides of Man and I the Mighty, which I'm excited for. Shout out to those bands, and I mean, I'm excited, man. There's 4 more episodes left, and that's it. Like, you better bring out the lotion and bring out the tissues because you're gonna be doing both.
So who do we think's dying?
We talked about this, but everybody's dying, dude.
It's hard to say. Like, I don't even know anymore, man.
Grey Room's dying.
Grey Room's gone
Grey Room's dying
because of his promise that he was gonna protect her and the family.
Yeah, guys don't make promises.
So yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
So he's gone, for sure. What was the other one that we said? I think Jorah's going. Jorah
from House Friendzone. Yeah, he got friendzone. He has nothing to live for.
I want to say Tormund, but I don't want to. Like, I'm a huge fan.
He's fine. He's gonna live. He's gonna live, and he's gonna smash Bran.
He's done. He's dead.
Nope.
What are the chances
He's gonna wipe it up.
He literally said, "We're all gonna die."
Yeah, and usually people who say we're all gonna die in something always end up living.
Game of Thrones.
Davos is going. I have a feeling Davos is gonna go. The Onion Knight.
Davos has also lived every battle.
That's
makes
true.
a point. I don't know. We'll see. He's got luck on his side, bro.
Okay, but alright. So last thing before we go, if you had to choose who's gonna die, Brienne or Jaime, if one of them does die, who do you think it would be?
Jaime. He deserves it.
Yeah, Jaime's gonna die.
He deserves it straight up. Like, that's it.
When he dies, I'm gonna sound clip the scene where he dies. And I'm gonna put Aerosmith's "Don't Want to Close My Eyes" during that whole scene. Like, slow it down in slow motion. It's like,
I'll do it. I'll edit it.
Awake
there it is.
just to hear you breathe.
You think he'll sacrifice
I think he's gonna
himself for
sacrifice.
Brienne?
That's gonna be perfect because he's gonna sacrifice himself and it's gonna go perfect with the song.
I guess I could see him sacrifice himself for her because you could tell he loves her. So it's come on. She looks like she could be a Lannister.
I don't know.
No, because
right,
Tormund's gonna get it.
All right.
He's gonna get it.
I mean,
They're gonna have
we'll see.
fiery, blonde-haired, gingery giants.
No, it's not gonna happen, dude. Obviously, Bran's not into Torment at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At all.
I played that card plenty of times.
She's so into
I
James.
played that card. I was like, oh, you're not into me, and then 2 weeks later.
No.
So I mean, I guess we'll finish it on that, guys. You know, just remember Game of Thrones. I drink and I know things, but not all the time. But yeah, I mean, anything else, you guys? Close out.
Watch the Godzilla trailer.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, it just came out yesterday, or just watch it, dude. It's like one of the most hyped trailers. It got buried because everyone's into Avengers Infinity War. And they also did a thing where they exclusively released it on HBO or something during Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
And you know nobody watches it actually on HBO, so.
No, it's HBO Now, Go,
Yeah.
DirecTV.
Why would they do that? I don't know, but that's the marketing.
Well, thank you guys again for watching episode 2. Good fun stuff, you know. I'm Eric Neuropanda, Brandon, Tony. We're just going to say El Tony 16. _
No government name.
No government names. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Like I said, if you like what you hear, see, we'll be doing this once a week. Hit the subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching. And yeah.
Kill yourself.
What? And enjoy this Sunday's episode. Later, guys.